you need to understand how to import dataset in Jasp. So I'll click open, I'll click computer, I can click desktop, or I can decide to browse. So I'll choose UAE, that is United Arab Emirates. Then I'll open. If you click open, the data will load in this particular software, after which we will start analysis once all is set. What you need to understand in analyzing statistical dataset is chi-square test. You need to understand analysis of variation. You need to understand what is termed as descriptives analysis. You need to understand what is termed as t-test. You need to understand what is termed as z-test. You need to understand what is termed as Shapiro-Wilk, etc. So this is our data set. We are going to analyze it as indicated. So you will click descriptive. That is the first thing we start with. Then you click descriptive statistics from there. Now, of course, it will load. That is it. So let's assume you've been asked a question to find the percentage of gender or the percentage of age or both. So you can click gender here, you insert in that variable, then you are going to split it with age, for example, there. After splitting it, you will check the box of transpose descriptive tables, the way I've just done. Then you will going to click the part written statistics. That is where you are going to check the boxes according to the question you've been asked. For example, if I'm asked, let's say I've been asked percentiles, I'll check it. Quartiles, I'll check. Cut points, I'll check. I can check mode if the mode is there. If they are asking for median, I mean. Sometimes they can ask you for the correlation. Of course, there is also a way of doing away with the correlation. So you need to have that in mind. You can also be asked the standard error mean. And of course, this particular concept, you need to understand the basic first before you get to know how to interpret the table that is already loading on our right hand side. So you need to interpret that particular table clearly. As you can see, we've already generated the descriptive statistics, but of course it is loading. We already have the gender, we have the valid, we have missing, we have mode, we have median, we have mean, standard deviation, standard error mean, we have 95 confidence interval and deviation. Okay, so just a moment to be precise, because I want to ensure that you get to understand this concept once and for all. So we already transposed, so let me scroll down. We have the basic plots here. Basic plots are you have Likert plots, we have the Q plots, you have the pie charts. So you can also be asked to generate pie chart. That is what you do. And of course, as you proceed, these particular softwares normally save your data set, because sometimes you can be asked by your lecturer to submit your report including the file. That's why you've seen it is saving the document. And of course it normally takes few minutes to load. That's why you are seeing there's that part of median, mean, standard error of mean, standard deviation. It is still loading, but all in all, you will be in a position to understand how to interpret it once the figures have been